on.
What's going on, guys? This is YCS, and today we've got the one and only Micah. Yo, what did you do this weekend?
This weekend, I ended up going top 16 at YCS Sydney, playing Horus combo with a little bit of PK.
With a little bit of PK? Or?
A little bit of PK, all my friends call it Horus combo because damn, those cards carry me. Those cards carry me a bunch.
Let's get right.
Yeah.
Do you have any shoutouts though before we go any further?
Yeah. So I'll shout out the boys, DeMarco, Merritt, all of the guys that I was staying with. They let me crash on the couch. Such a nice guys, and they're honestly a really good testing group. They made me helped me make a couple changes before the YCS, and I'm so happy I made those changes.
That's freaking sick. And by the way, I can confirm DeMarco is indeed the GOAT, just like
DeMarco
you, right?
is the GOAT, yeah.
No, you guys are the GOATs, man. Australia is the GOATed country. Let's freaking go.
And shout outs to Good Game Strathpine, my locals back over in Brisbane.
Yo, let's go, man.
Yeah.
Best locals.
So obviously I'm playing three Taunt Scouts. This is the one card starter. 3 boots. This is the extender. Cloak, this is like the best one. Love drawing this with Imcity because it's a 1 card, 3 pitches. Played the 2 1-ers, Ragged and Stand Greeds. A lot of people cut this card. I really like it because as soon as you open boots plus any other PK, it turns this into full combo without having to discard a trap to extend into your actual full combo, which you have to do if you are bitch because you can't summon a second one. And then for the traps, I just played 3 Fog Blades. I cut Wings not too long ago. Just didn't like drawing it. That's just straight up. Just did not like drawing that card. So I'd rather draw a card that's going to negate.
Understandable.
An honorary mention, honorary PK, Terratot with the 1-Tugger Tumborg. I think you might see this one in your scenes list too, probably. Honestly, ratio, I might have to start playing 3 of this and 1 of this because of the amount of times I drew the 1 of. I absolutely hate it. I drew this literally in like the last round of last round of YCS. No, I drew that shit like every game. I drew like every game. I swear, every round I drew that one at least once.
Yeah, story of my life.
Honestly, the best engine in the entire deck is a Horus. This engine just carries the deck. I found that this is really good into Ryzeal. If you can set up a King Sock, you're pretty much winning the game because there's no way that they can add it unless they're playing Tornado Dragon. And if they're playing Tornado Dragon, it's a Wraps anyway. But if you just set up a King Sock and they cannot add it, you can just sit there and let them play their cards and let them waste their resources, and then you can just summon 3 bodies back without activating anything, and then send their detonator in the damage step so they can't respond. It's honestly just such a crazy engine, and it's so good at extending and letting me kill people. I wanted to play all 3 names. Yes, it's 2 bricks. I wanted to capitalize on the strength of the engine, plus all 3 names, 1 of each is enough for game on board. As this, it's like 9,000 or something. I think it's exactly 9,000 damage when you have all 3 on board. So I think this engine was just insane. Now the actual good engine. We got Fiendsmith with the 1 Lacrima, 1 Larry. I think we've all seen this one.
Fair enough.
Everybody knows what these cards do. Everybody who's playing the engine pretty much plays this ratio. It's pretty standard. This engine was really nice. It came up so much in the event. Necro Crypt is a really strong card in this deck because you got Imcity pitch, you got King Sock pitch a monster, you got Taunt Scouts pitch a monster.
Yeah, you're always drawing a card, yeah.
Yeah, everything, you got Engraver, everything like that. It just all triggers it, and going Imcity effect and having it resolve and you get a King Sock plus a Pot of Greed, it's just insane. Mm-hmm. For the non-engine, this is a massive engine deck. I'm actually playing 48 card list. So for the non-engine, I didn't want to play hand traps because I feel like hand traps, we're in a format where you need at least 3 hand traps to kind of stop a deck's turn, and the deck does not play off 1 card starters, it plays more off like 2 card, 3 card, kind of just gasses through. So I wanted more high impact cards instead of hand traps. So obviously I'm playing the 3 for Wallows. The card just slows down in turns and it lets me draw into the rest of these ones and just more gas. I played 3 Nibs. This was a really like last minute thing. I put this in the night before the event started. Shouts to DeMarco again. He told me to play this instead of my enemy controller. And God, it came up so much, especially the Yank one. You always got to play the 1 of Yank Nib because you see this card more than you see these 2. It's honestly the go.
I do agree that if you're not trying to play like a huge amount of hand traps, you might as well play like the only ones that are like really good to draw.
Really good ones. Yeah, the ones that kind of stop a turn or slow down it enough.
Yeah.
The other ones I played were Magnamut and 2 Druis. These guys are just insane. You kind of got to play these. They're dark, so they can be extenders for Rusty. They destroy the Fiendsmith board. They do absolutely nothing to Malice, which is amazing. They hit when your opponent goes Eclipse Twins. You can just target one of the targets and get rid of it. These cards are just insane. They deal with Detonator and they let you crack boards. They're just really powerful. I played 3 Droplets. Now I sided this card out every single time I versus Malice because I'm low-key just assuming that I'm getting shifted. But I kept this in every time I versus Detonator because, again, with the whole King Sock strategy, you really want to get to your King Sock and let it be active. And you can't do that if there's a Detonator in the field because then you just activate the chain to pop it.
Yeah.
So I wanted cards to really get rid of the Detonator, make sure that they can't pop it, because as soon as you set it up, you don't care if you crack the board, you just care if you set up a board that can like recur itself. The last 3 cards I played 2 Talents. Never going to play 3 of this card. I hate drawing 3 of it. I hate drawing 2 of it. I'll only ever play 2, but this card came up so much. It honestly was the MVP. Let me win my last game in Swiss to get to top card. Just ripping the exact card I needed out of my opponent's hand to stop them with Droplet Double Fogblade. And the last card is the Black Goat Loss.
Oh.
It's my little spicy one. Like I said before, you got everything that discards. You got Track discards, King Sock discards, Imseti, you got Torn Scales, everything discards. You got Zombie Vampire in the extra deck to mill this. It's an insane card in the graveyard. It's a really nice discard. Like I said as well, with trying to set up the King Sock, you can go Black Goat, call Detonator, and now they cannot pop for the rest of the turn, which is honestly just game in itself. You can also, if you really need to, you can set this and you can go against Malice and you can just call, Whitebinder, call Crypta. Call Crypta, they're not killing you. Call Whitebinder, they're not setting up Whitebinder, and that card just absolutely cooks this deck. So it honestly came up so much over the weekend. Every time I draw it, I love drawing it.
Have you considered playing Thrust to thrust it into this?
I was thinking about playing Thrust as like another board breaker kind of thing, but the only problem I have with Thrust is the main deck engine tracked. It can search tracked, but I can already get into Fiendsmith with everything. Yeah. And it's King Sock is a continuous one, so I can't get into there. And then the only other things is like Fogblade, Droplet, Talent. So it's like realistically your only 2 targets are this. You got 3 targets and it's those 3. So it's like it's probably not worth playing the actual Thrust. It's less scary when you're not playing like Thrust into Bonfire to go full combo.
You need like Small World or something for it to make sense.
Something like that, yeah. But again, with Imseti, Torn Scales, King Sock, all that, you really don't want to lose hand advantage.
Yeah, and you're not playing Foolish Burial, by the way.
No, I'm not actually, because Foolish Burial is no longer a 1-card combo.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's more like a 1.5. If you draw any PK with it, then it is a 1-card combo, because you can go like dump Cloak, add Torn, pitch a PK to dump a trap, and you can go combo from there.
Yep.
But Foolish is just not really that good anymore in this deck, and especially in a format where Shift is a card.
Since you're playing 48 cards, have you actually considered like taking in 1 Grass Looks Greener for going second when your opponent activates Desires and Pure Raziel?
That is so funny. I would love to I used to play a 60-card version of this with like a little cash engine, because you can go Rainbow Bridge of Salvation to search the Horus field spell, or you can search the cash field spell if you already have it.
Yeah.
And you can search Ruby Carbuncle, which is a level 3. Funny. The problem with that is it's just too much. I'd rather if you're playing a bunch more engines like the cash, the upper on the Horus, you're not gonna draw these. And I'd rather just compact it a little bit so I'm drawing the cards I need to be able to stop the boards I verse.
Yeah.
So that was it for the main deck. I was honestly really happy with the main deck. The siding pattern with the main deck was also really nice. I've actually got the most wild siding pattern. I just take out straight engine when I'm going second. There's so much of it, you can just do it. The extra deck, standard, Requiem, Cherry Beanie, this card's insane.
I agree.
100%. You go this, pitch Smyger,
Yes. Big facts.
Being able to prevent Detonator pops through this is just absolutely amazing. And sending for cost.
Everything about the card is cracked. It'll get banned one day.
Please don't. You've already banned Beatrice. You don't need to hurt Burning Abyss anymore.
Is it even bro?
It's a Burning Abyss.
Look, just like Beatrice, it's a Burning Abyss that is seeing more play outside.
Kind of. Yeah, do this, dump Barbar, burn for 5. Played Sequence, played Moon, played SP, played Rusty, played Agnum Day. There's really no explaining these ones. It's kind of pretty simple. You got this for the PK, this is SP, and then you got the Fiendsmith ones. For the extra deck, for the Xyz, I played Levier. I really like this card. A lot of people were telling me to cut this card because it's you can have more space for stuff like Chaos Angel, which I also cut. But the difference with Levier is it turns my PK combo, if I don't draw Engraver and stuff and I have to go from PK combo into Moon, it turns my PK end board, my graveyard, from being a Torn Scales in my graveyard, and that's it, to having Cloak and Torn Scales in my graveyard. And you'll see why in the next 3 cards as to why that's really important, and that's because I'm playing the Breaksword with the Raiders Knight and Ark Rebellion.
Oh!
It's like an extra OTK. I know, I wanted to play 2 OTKs because there is Bystials all in the format, and I was like, if they Bystial this, I cannot kill them, and most decks have like so much follow-up that is just a lot to crack. So I wanted to just go for kill shot, and actually I'm so happy I put this in. The first round of the entire YCS, I almost lost to Memento in time because I was down to like 1,000 life points and they're at 7k, at 8k, and they popped my King Sark with their only interaction in the draw phase. And I just, like, in a minute, turboed out a Breaksword, popped their field spell, summon this, and I punched them for like 17k damage. Yeah. And God, that's
this card is ridiculous. If you don't already know, I play this card in Raid Rapture, so I can tell. It's one heck of an OTK enabler.
And also I can destroy my card effects, so it beats Detonator as well.
Everything beats Detonator.
Everything in this deck, bro. I versed, I think it was like 4 Ryziel variants in Swiss and then 1 in Top Cut, and I won every single one.
Nice.
I 2-1/2 O'd every single one of them. It's so easy with this deck. Caesar, of course, we're playing Fiendsmith. Zombie Vamp, this was the only rank 8 I played for the Horus engine. I cut the Photon Lord and the Chaos Angel for these 2. I missed the Chaos Angel, didn't miss the Photon Lord, didn't really care.
Have you ever made Zombie Vampire with a monster that wasn't level 8?
I actually haven't this format. This format. I've done it so many times when I used to play Dark Charmer. I used to go Dark Charmer, take something like Disbatter, summon back one, and then use it to make a Zombie Vampire. And that was insane, but no, I haven't done it this time. But I did go Zombie Vampire, hit a Boots, a Fogblade, and nothing else. And then I hit like my opponent's Ash Blossom. So I took that, reborn the Boots, and made the Cherubini. And went full combo from there. So that one was kind of nice. And then, of course, the last 2 cards, nobody's surprised. It's Necrocrypt and Desiree.
Yep.
Necrocrypt, like I said, this card it's always a +1. It always gets you the draw. And then this card just did so much. Actually, I think I won in... Oh no, I won in a winner map. I did 1 winner map after losing in top 16. And I won the winner map because I just literally summoned this guy and then just equipped it with 3 guys and punched into a Kusanagi in defense position for like 66.
Oh yeah. I remember like Triff played against my friend Abdelazak. Shout outs to you if you're watching this. And the exact same interaction happened where Kusanagi was in defense, and all you had to do was like see exactly how to have like a 7k DS area and attack.
7k body, and then you do prayers twice, 800, 1600, takes them down to like 6400, and you just deal like 66.
And then 68, exactly, yeah.
Like, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so you really put a lot of time and effort into understanding like the theory behind like not only your deck but also your opponent's deck. So.
Yeah, I like to the way I feel like to get good at a format is just to play every single deck. Like I can do Malice combo, I can do Christian combo, I can do Detonate. I know
you can do Christian combos.
Of course. I just want to learn how to do them because as soon as you know how to play the deck, you know how to beat them. Yeah, that's the main thing. Like knowing where to nib, you can only really know where exactly to nib if you play the deck.
Yeah, but
you've versed it enough as well.
But nobody knows how to play Phantom Knight, so nobody knows how to interact with you.
Nobody. The amount of people that read my cards, like the amount of times I had to like sit there with 3 Horus monsters on board, and they like start reading. I'm like, do you just want me to tell you what they all do? It's like, just like, do you want me to save you like a minute of reading to try and understand, just for you to ask me more questions about what those random ass cards do? Yeah, and they still end up going Detonator, put my King Sark, and trigger all 3.
Nice.
Like, what is this? The side deck. The side deck's pretty nice. I don't like land. I don't like Malice. So that one's pretty standard. Again, I don't like Malice. Hate that deck so much. So I had 6 cards in the side deck and 6 cards in the main deck, being Furwalos and Nib, to slow down / stop them. And I just wanted to have 12 cards going second against them.
I was expecting Chaos Hunter.
Chaos Hunter? No, I took that card out. I think that card's doo-doo. Like, they have Nightmare Cerberus if they play it. They can add it, and they can play Metal Tronus into any Bystial. I just think that card sucks, and also that card discards. Like, yeah, I can discard a Cloaker or something, discard something nice, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have cards in my hand, like Insetty and stuff to pitch.
You're right.
So I took that one out. It's too easily to out, and plus I don't like playing in the town, so I just do this shit in the draw phase and then just sit there. I played 3 Lava Golem. You got the Fiendsmith and you got the Horus cards. You don't really need a normal summon, especially if you're pitching the PKs. Like, pitch a Cloak, pitch a Taunt Scales for the King Sock, and you've got game right there. So I just wanted this to deal with stuff like Detonator plus Duo Drive Fields. And actually,
the issue is Twins of the Eclipse, though. Because then he comes back.
That is true. It was actually funny. I literally versed the Micah in one of the Winamac games. And I versed him. He goes, "Talents to look at my hand." And he sees 2 lava golems. I'm like, "Yeah, pick one." And he didn't pick the lava golem. He took my Imseti. I took that to another one because I'm just bad. But
Nice.
you just lava golem. He goes Eclipse Twin, summon back, and then you go on res lava golem. It's just funny as hell.
Must be nice.
And then you can Talons take this and it's level 8 for Zombie Vamp. So it was pretty funny.
Even if it wasn't the level 8, yeah, it's just Talon Steel, and it's still a Zombie Vampire material.
I've had games where I've taken this against a Malice board, Malice player, just so I can punch, and then in the end phase I give it back to them to burn them for another 1,000. Typically that's enough if you can do
Especially
it.
after a Solemn Judgment. Exactly game.
Yep. You can do so much with this card. I loved this card. I was maining this, but I took it out and I put it in my side deck, and I put in like nibs and everything. Just wanted to cut down on my cards because I was playing like 50 before, but I wanted to cut down and make it more I don't know, better. Consistent, that's the word.
Yeah, there we go.
Last one, not last one. I played Xyz Encore.
Because Dweller is really painful.
Dweller hurts. Dweller hurts, man. Dweller hurts so much in this deck, so I really wanted to play this.
I can relate.
Yeah. I've actually had so many neat interactions with this card. I love the summon back ability. A lot of people think it's a drawback. I just think it's like absolutely hilarious. Because number one, I had a game against Mitsurugi where he had one spot on field, and that was like the Amino, and he tributed it. He goes effective summon back, and I went chain this on the Detonator, so I summoned back 2 zones, and he couldn't summon back his Amino because there was no space, which means I couldn't get board wiped. And then I also Talons took a monster. I Talons took a node that I revived off this because it goes down by 1, so it was level 3 for Cherubini. Which was, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. That was the game winning.
That's actually kind of cool. What?
I was like, yeah, I already normal summoned. I had nothing else. I just went Talons take that, reborn 1 level 3, make a Cherubini and win game.
I'll sleep less dumber knowing that Xyz Encore's drawback can be used at your advantage. Seriously,
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely
It's
well
so
thought
funny.
out.
It's so funny, yeah.
I understand why you got top 16 now.
Yeah, no, this was just my replacement to Ollie. Say it can't be responded to. It can't be cross-outed. It can't be like Desiree negated.
Nothing.
Like literally nothing. And also, like because I'm not playing Thrust, I don't really care about being able to search it. Like it's the same chance of drawing this as it is drawing Ulti Slayer. So I really like this card. And the last card, you can probably guess it from a mile
Solemn
away.
Judgment. Oh, Strike. There we go.
Close.
Be even better.
Close.
No,
Close.
but I prefer Strike.
I prefer Strike as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could probably go Judgment instead of Strike solely because my deck puts up just the PKs, can put up 2 Fog Blades in the back row anyway, and like that's like double imperm that search. That's what everybody's like complaining that Blue Eyes just searches Veiler. I'm literally just doing the exact same thing except they can't attack. Like it's insane. So I might cut this and put it in Judgment just so I can stop like spell cards. Yeah, exactly. Like I had some guy go the Rust and I was like, oh no, because I had a double Strike, double Fog Blade set. I was like, yeah, it was a terrible hand. It was like Caesar Blast. And he goes,
terrible hand that you got 4 back row and Caesar.
Oh, I mean that's true. But like I didn't get the combo.
Yeah, it's only, my bad. It's only 7 interruptions. I'm so sorry.
It was like a as well a bit.
I break, bro.
But yeah, he went Thrust into Talon, so I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah,
but,
that was the Duster you lost.
Yeah, if they go for Duster, I just lose. So I really like this card though. Just another card that says bye bye to Malice. And going first, I can take out 3 Fualos to put this in against any single deck, and then I can typically take out my droplets to put in these as well when I'm going against specifically Malice, because again, I'm probably going to get shifted. Like, I had a game in Swiss where I got shifted game 1 and game 2, and I still managed to 2-0 the Malice player.
Oh my God.
I don't know how. I just looked at it, I just went, oh, meows. Play. So yeah, I think this deck did really well. I love it. I'll never stop playing this deck. This is my deck. I've been playing this one for about 2 years. Back-to-back YCS tops, coming for next year, going 3 in a row.
Dude, I can already feel it. Beautiful. Yeah. But no, seriously, nicely done. Huge congrats. Well deserved again, because I can confirm that you do in fact know your deck inside and out. And if you can play this deck again next year, And to be fair, you already confirmed yourself as the PK GOAT. The fact that you literally back-to-back top Snake Eye format and Razor format, and you're out there topping with freaking Phantom Knight out of everything. Back-to-back. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at his face, man. Like, what a beautiful legend, man.
I bubbled Oshi's 2 years ago with this in cash format too. Another shifter format where this deck just shined.
Dude, one day you're going to Worlds with this deck.
So straight up, that's the plan. Top 32 last year, top 16 this year. When am I getting into the Worlds?
First place, bro. But gotta believe in it.
So yeah, thank you.
Thank you guys, really appreciate it, and yeah, I hope you guys were able to enjoy and learn a thing or two, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace!